Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Bitcoin NFT update video, mostly just Bitcoin, not really so much on NFTs. But if you are into NFTs, please check out Earth 2. Those tiles are going to be amazing. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. That's just something I like to bring up in every video because I'm a very big investor in that. Moving on to Bitcoin. Before we get to that, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you guys. This is just what I'm doing. I bought $4,000 worth of Bitcoin today, and one share of Tesla. I had to get a share of Tesla because it's down so much. But some breaking news. I just want to read you guys a couple of things. This one comes from Cointelegraph. The title says, "Do you want to be rich? Bitcoin's limited supply cap means you only need 0.01 Bitcoin." That's about $500 or so worth. I'll show you guys the chart for that. Actually, I'll show you guys the chart for that right now. All right, so looky here. Where's my... Okay, there we go. Actually, it is up quite a bit. Wow, it really spiked. 52,000. It was down to... it's only up maybe about $700, something like that. But yeah, it has been steadily growing over the last couple of days. So 0.01% of that would be about $528. Give or take. Just wanted to show you guys the chart real quick. I'm going to read this article. In 10 years, Bitcoin's finite supply will be nearly exhausted, meaning holders might only need 0.01 Bitcoin to be filthy rich. The article reads, while purchasing 0.01 Bitcoin might only cost $528 today, current trends in global wealth distribution and the inevitable realization of Bitcoin's limited supply could result in 0.01 Bitcoin being worth $1 million in the future. Now, for me, I have been one of the loudest proponents saying that it could be $1 million for one coin. That's 100 times what this... They're saying that 0.01 might be worth $1 million, which would mean one coin, for those that have it, would be worth, well, let's say that's $100 million. Could you imagine? According to Credit Suisse's Global Wealth Report in 2020, there are 51.9 million individuals with a net worth surpassing $1 million. Now, this index considers a person's net worth along with financial and real estate assets, while also deducting their debts and liabilities. So basically that means whatever there's a net worth with their, the cash and reserves, real estate, Pokemon cards, stocks, whatever, and then you take out all their debt, what they owe on their house, what they owe on everything. That means they have $1 million net after everything's taken out. Despite representing just 1% of the global population, excluding children, millionaires own 43% of the world's wealth. And according to Credit Suisse's individual wealth breakdown, 175,700 people were worth more than $50 million. Now, of these, 55,800 were worth at least $100 million. Just mind-boggling, worth 9 figures there. And 4,410 had wealth over 500 million, which is absolutely bananas. And they say that Bitcoin's finite supply will reach 98% in 10 years. As of March 1st, 2021, Bitcoin's total supply consisted of 18.64 million Bitcoin, leaving about 2.37 million coins yet to be mined. In 10 years, that supply will reach 20.6 million, or 98% of the 21 million coins from the total supply. That being said, when removing the 1.9 million coins that haven't been touched for over a decade from Bitcoin's supply cap, there's a maximum limit of 19.2 million Bitcoin available for the world's... We're just talking about millionaires here. Just talking about millionaires. And when they say that 1.9 million coins, there's plenty of people that have dozens of coins. Clearly millions, 1.9 million worth. They just lost their passwords to it. And it's just lost forever. That is an unfortunate fact of time. I don't know how people deal with that. But this leaves 0.37 Bitcoin per millionaire, including the yet-to-be mined coins, assuming Bitcoin supply will be evenly shared between said millionaires. Again, we're not even talking 100,000-aires, like me. We're talking about people, just millionaires. not including the retail investor that has an extra, a couple of $1,000. Yeah, people have $528. They have that. The average expendable income each month, average for the U.S., is about $1,800. The average person can buy more than 0.01% of a Bitcoin each month. Now, however, if every Bitcoin has remained unmoved for 5 or more years is lost, a maximum of 14.57 million Bitcoin will be available for accumulation. So in this scenario, each of the world's millionaires could own just 0.28 Bitcoin each, assuming supply is evenly distributed, which is absolutely nothing. I own 0.28 Bitcoin, and I'm nowhere close to being a millionaire. Not yet. Well, if you round up. In the future, article states the wealthy will fight for 0.01 Bitcoin. In addition to the certified millionaires, there are 590 million individuals whose net worth exceeds $100,000. These people shouldn't be disregarded as potential holders, even though their purchasing power is less. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I'm continuously buying, and I will not sell. Maybe by 2030, and I'm looking to retire, be like, okay, yeah, I'll, liquidate a little bit here because I want to go on vacation, what have you. Maybe, honestly, for the most part, what I want to do is philanthropy. So, I'm just saying. Assuming the global wealth proportion shown in the chart above stays the same, and I'll show you the chart right now. 51.9 million millionaires, 590 million hundred-thousandaires. These are people that have between 10,000 and 100,000 net worth, and these are people that have up to 10,000. Now, assuming that the chart above stays the same, millionaires represent 6.32 million coins out of Bitcoin's remaining supply, all right? Suggesting each individual would have the opportunity to purchase just 0.12 Bitcoin each. The remaining 590 million individuals currently worth $100,000 or higher could effectively hold another 5.9 million coins, resulting in a mere 0.01 Bitcoin per adult. Now, you have people like me that my goal is to get a whole Bitcoin. I'll hopefully achieve that goal by the end of 2022. I think I have 0.3? Yeah, I have about 0.3 of a Bitcoin, so a little less than a third. Now, to conclude, buying 0.01 Bitcoin today is about $528 investment at current prices, can assure one a top 13% holder position when comparing the relative wealth concentration of the fiat and Bitcoin markets being among Bitcoin's top 13% shares, the same exclusivity as being a fiat millionaire. Now, these views and opinions expressed here are solely those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of Cointelegraph. This one was written by Marcel Peckman. But either way, I've been saying Bitcoin will probably go to $1 million by 2030, and that's for one Bitcoin. This guy's saying 0.01 could be $1 million, which would be absolutely bananas. But not only that, you got Elon Musk that is, and then Jack Dorsey of Twitter and Square. Ben Shapiro says, and then I'll go over a couple more things tomorrow too. Just try to do one article a day. I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye.